Yo, what's up? Today we might be doing a tier list for all the monsters in Pillar Chase 2. And let's get straight into it.
Who we got first?
First monster is Vapor, man. Vapor. Let's go ahead and look at Vapor's abilities, man. Demonic Shift. Teleport to your location from 20 seconds ago. Anyone near your previous location is highlighted. If a spider skull is chasing someone, you teleport to it instead. Now, this ability is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all know, the spider skull / demonic shift combo is amazing. If the spider skull hits somebody, you can press 1 and teleport to them immediately and basically get a free hit. And how much damage Vapor do?
75.
75. I think he do the most damage in the game out of all monsters. That is crazy.
He do.
So, hey.
And not to mention, it summons 2 skulls. So both skulls is following one person. All you gotta do is those 2 skulls get 1 hit off. They're gonna teleport, and that's a free 1-shot every time.
Yep.
But there's only one downside. His sprint speed is terrible.
18 sprint speed.
18.
Damn. Yo, Vapor is slow as hell. Like,
good luck catching somebody without that. And you're gonna need to rely on your skulls too. Like, you can get 1 hit off, without the skulls, and they're gonna be at 25 HP. But then they can just run away, and you're not gonna be able to catch them because you're so slow. So I think he is relying on his abilities. I mean, all monsters are reliant on their abilities, but he is more reliant on his abilities. So
I'm gonna put Vapor at A+. Me personally. Rosemary, she is next up.
Now she got 1 ability, demonic shriek, trash. Blinds and increases stamina for nearby players, and increases stamina drain for nearby players for 5 seconds. They must have buffed that because they didn't used to drain stamina.
It was always that, but it wasn't noticeable. That's the bad part. Like,
this also highlights them for a short duration. That short duration is really short. It's really short. So, and then using this refills some of your stamina. I mean, obviously you're gonna be standing still, so it's gonna refill some of your stamina. The problem with her, look, to use Rosemary, you have to use her tactical. Like, you gotta use her like a stealth character. You can't just be running out and trying to attack somebody, even though she got 26 sprint speed, but she has 50 stamina. You gotta play smart with Rosemary, and she also only does 30 a hit with that 50 stamina. Good luck killing somebody.
30 a hit.
30.
That means it takes 4 hits to kill somebody with 50 stam.
4.
And there's med kits in the game and all this extra. Like, no, this character sucks. Ain't gonna talk about this character too much. I'm putting Rosemary absolutely in D tier. Who next? Oh, Oni. Oni Vision. Highlight all players on the map for a long duration. You can freely attack while using this ability, and it regenerates some of your stam on use. I mean, let's be honest, that's a quality of life skill. That's just like free ESP whenever you need it, free stam, and you can still attack.
Yeah, they must have changed it because when I was using our Oni, you was not able to attack while having Oni Vision on. Same thing with Fawadi too. I don't know if they changed Fawadi, but I was not able to attack. And then next up we got Shapeshift, which is probably his best skill if you use it properly.
Yep.
You shapeshift into another player for a long time actually. Then, not to mention, you also could take out a flashlight if you press F. And the only thing about this skill is that it makes a lot of noise, so you gotta use it while you're away from people so they don't hear you. And you gotta be smart about it too when you decide to use it.
Yeah, you can't turn into a dead player or something. Well, actually,
you can,
but it's like
some people going
no. It's just risky all around. You just gotta be smart with the move, basically. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and throw out Oni in A tier. He not bad. He's not super good. He's just whatever, you know what I'm saying? The one and only Fogborn. I got some stuff to say about this character right here, bro. Anyway, let's get into his abilities. Foggy Stare. You can go ahead and read it.
Stand in place for medium duration. If someone looks at you, they highlighted red, and you get a major speed boost for 9 seconds. The person who looks at you, screen gets darkened as and has a chase sound play. Anyone who isn't red, who isn't the red target, will be darkened and won't take any damage for a small duration. Yeah, so basically, if you look at Aoni, I mean, look, his counterplay is don't look at him. Don't look at him. That's it. Just don't look at him.
Don't look at him at all.
And the thing with Foggy Stare is someone can look like this. This is the thing I don't like about Foggy Stare, which makes Fogborn. I can't speak. Fogborn fucking strong. Someone else can be looking at Fogborn, and then he can attack you because, mind you, the duration for where the other player that's not highlighted is only for a small duration, and he still gets that speed boost, so he can easily get seen by somebody else, and they can easily fuck you over. So that's why I think Fogborn is really strong. Not to mention this ability, Thunder Warp, is fucking like,
bro,
like it's
let's
the best.
get into it, man. Thunder Warp. Go invisible and move extremely fast. Stupid fast.
Extremely fast.
Activate the ability again to reappear. Highlights people on activation for a short duration. This ability right here is arguably one of the best abilities in the damn game to me. When you use this, can't nobody hide because it pops ESP for a split second when you use it, and then you can immediately go to where that person is. Now, the way to use this ability to me, you use it off round start and you follow somebody and you watch them use all their stam because they don't know you're behind them, and once they start walking, then you come out and start cooking them. That's how I've lobby wiped with Fogborn every time I've played him.
Thing about Thunder Warp is the end lag though. So whenever you come out of Thunder Warp, you get a big amount of end lag. But they did buff him, so he's able to be faster than player. So whenever he's out of Thunder Warp, he's able to chase them down, which used to be a big problem back then. He was able to get out of Thunder Warp and people would just outrun him because, you know, he didn't have enough sprint speed. But now I think Fogborn has like really good lobby wipe potential. So
Fogborn also has the fastest kill animation in the game, if y'all didn't know that. All he does is bite you in the neck real quick and boom, he on to the next person. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna put him in S. For me, he just S tier. Like, character's insane.
Who we got next? Exe? I don't have Exe.
I have played with Exe, and man, I'm gonna be honest, I've never lobby wiped with Exe. Like, let's get into his abilities though. We got Too Slow. Reach your arm forward and get a major speed boost. Touching a player while charging grabs them, and you pick them up and do damage to them. Now, I don't think it says the damage you do, but I think it's around like 50, 45, something like that.
40.
Where did it say it's 40?
Yeah, like 40. Nah, I just remember like getting hit with this like 40.
Yeah,
45,
but
like that.
This ability is not as insane as it seems because Sonic is already slow. As you can see, 20 sprint speed. You pretty much have to ambush somebody with this ability if you want to hit it. And also the end lag when you do land it is insane. After he bites you, he start wiping his mouth and he start doing all this and you just have so much time to just get away. And then he's slow, so it's like being slow plus end lag. He does have 105 stam, so he will still be behind you, but he just won't catch you. Like, you can loop somebody playing EXE so easily. But his second ability is where he really shines, so go ahead and read that real quick.
Place up to 5 hidden traps. Players can disarm these traps if they far enough. It's a speed boost and not player if, you know, players highlighted, so, you know, free SP. The thing about the traps, I don't always take damage from the traps. The traps, I take like 15 damage from the traps, so, and it's, I don't really be getting out the traps for real. It's kind of hard to get out the traps. Yeah, that's where he really shines, and plus he gets a speed boost when the player is in the trap. So with that being said, and by the way, he does 40 damage. He has more stamina than a player. And the thing with monsters, You know how when monsters go to 0 stamina, they regen their stamina instantly.
Yeah, instantly.
Players, when they go to 0, they can't regen it instantly. So that's the only upside he has with the higher stamina.
I'm gonna be honest, this character is extremely map dependent. His traps is his whole game plan. You have to hide them, put them in spots where people gonna run into them, all of that. If you are bad with traps, which I am bad with traps, I'm gonna admit that, in certain maps, you're just not gonna win with this character. But he also has a really good passive. Every 11 seconds you get free ESP.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep, that's so he just always knows where everybody is, like all the time, basically. But for Exe, I'm gonna throw him in the same tier as Aoni, A tier. He's good, not horrible.
My next Baldi. Oh my gosh, I get the main Baldi. Wait, can he load in? Yeah, there we go.
Baldi.
So you got Baldi. I don't know why he's so cheap, but let's get into his abilities real quick. 74 sprint speed, infinite stamina. Let's talk about his ability, right? So you got the math ability, where he do that dumbass laugh when he drops the math book. You drop a notebook on the map. Whoever touches it has to answer a question. If you hit somebody with the math problem, if they don't just answer all the questions wrong and just get away, you're gonna kill them. You're gonna kill them. Most people gonna try to like answer the question. Most normal people is gonna try to answer the question. And mind you, Baldi is only good at he's really only good in any game because he starts off real slow. His movement is terrible.
His movement is pretty bad. And if you answer the math book wrong, does it even say it?
If you answer the math book wrong, they go faster. But
and you take damage from getting it wrong. It doesn't even say that. Oh yes, it does. It does. It says it in the passive. Answering a question correct slightly damages you and speeds up Baldi. Wait, what? If you get it correct, you get damaged? I thought that's only if you get it incorrect.
I didn't even realize that. So if you touch a math book, you basically fuck. You're just gonna take damage regardless. Yeah, you're gonna increase the time and you're gonna make them faster regardless.
And then your camera locks in the math book, so you better memorize the map and know where you're going.
Mm-hmm. And then you got the anti-hearing tape. It makes it so you can't hear that. You can't hear his ruler. The ruler sound is really drastically quieter. He gets that. What's that thing called, bro? The ESP. He gets the ESP. You can't hear him. And mind you, it has a short cooldown too. A really short cooldown. So once he drops it, by the time the anti-hearing tape is already once it's gone, it's already almost off cooldown. It's gonna be 5 seconds left, 7 seconds left till you're able to use it again. So where we put Baldi at?
That's Baldi. I'm gonna put Baldi at. I'm gonna put him in.
I got him at S.
You might be right, actually.
I got Baldi at S, bro. Anybody that knows how to use Baldi,
you just can't get away from infinite stam. I'm sorry, that's just S.
Mind you, he has a skill gap too. You need to know how to use Baldi, and you need to know his movements and stuff too, cause
Uncle Samsonite, bro. There's things about this character that I didn't even know you could do. Dang, bro, all these abilities. All right, let's just do this real quick. Beat laydown. Perform a dance. While dancing, anyone around you will have their dance meter fill up slowly. You also get a speed boost while using the dance and can sprint. If the dance meter reaches full, the player will be stuck in place and dance for a short duration. This ability is amazing. All you do is ambush people with it, catch them off guard. Come on, lay down the beat. And boom, they start dancing. And that's it. That's all you have to do to get kills with this dude. But let's see what his second ability is, bro.
All you gotta do is hit somebody once, use a domain, teleport in there with them, kill them. Simple. It's almost an insta kill every time. His domain teleports you to a domain. If you're not in your domain location, it teleports you to your last known location. Sam can use any door in his domain. Teleports you to a random location on the map. So
if you get somebody dancing and you press domain, you can hit them and send them to the domain and teleport to it instantly, because you know there's in lag before you actually go to the domain. But you can dance. I mean, no, you can't dance. You can use domain traversal and send them to the domain at the same time, so they have like no time to even find any door or do anything. Not to mention, every time you send somebody to the domain or you go to the domain, the timer goes up. I didn't even know that. I'm putting this dude at S+. I don't give a damn. Like, that's insane. Springtrap.
I don't have him, so I just know when I play against him, it's annoying.
I'm not even going. We're not even gonna read abilities no more. We're just gonna explain them. Ventilation Era, basically, you start doing some stupid ass chomp, no like chomp, 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 and then you start chasing them. Their screen starts glitching out like FNAF 3 when the ventilation error, and your screen start going black and like your vision darkening and shit like that. This ability is very good against players that don't know the map. That if you just know where you're going, you won't ever be affected by this. I didn't even know it regenerates stam slowly though. That's crazy. Phantom Step.
Phantom.
You want to explain Phantom Step?
Got it.
Phantom Step, basically, he becomes a phantom. He moves really fast, and if he touches you, he puts this fearful debuff on you, which makes his M1 or his attack
75 damage.
75. Yeah, it says right here, lasts for 17 seconds and adds 35 damage to any monster's left click. So that means double trouble. Mario just gonna one shot you.
Yep.
This, with these abilities, this character, 120 stamina, by the way. He will always be behind you. Then he'll use Phantom Step. But even with all this, Springtrap still isn't really all that amazing because of the 18 sprint speed. Throw Spring in A+.
I don't even see Springtrap on here. Oh, here he is. I got Springtrap in front of Aoni at B.
All right, who's
now
next?
We got everybody's favorite character, bro. Everybody loves this Mario. Everybody loves Mario.
This is my main right here. I already know. Level 41, Road to Diamond.
He has 24 sprint speed.
Yup. I think that's rather the same as a human, or that's slightly faster. It's either the two. I think it's the same. But y'all should already know his abilities.
Yeah.
Charging Demise. He charges forward. That's it. It has a huge hitbox, by the way. It's massive. Charging Demise has a huge hitbox. He runs forward. If he hits a wall, he gets a lot of in lag, but he also refills damn near all his stamina. So if you don't juke him after he hits the wall, you're cooked. Pow Hop. Y'all should know when it says jump now on your screen. He can control Pow Hop. It also has an insta kill, which a lot of people don't know. The insta kill has a really bad hitbox.
It helps him move him. It helps him move him around the map.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah, it's real fast. He has a lot of movement with it, and he can. If he chases one person, it won't take him long to kill them if he just tracks them. Now his stam drain is high, but that doesn't matter because he has a 24 sprint speed with Pow Hop. 70 damage a hit.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust. Oh, passive. You go ahead and get that.
Whenever you kill somebody, you get multiple bonuses. I don't know what that is. You have the character.
That's the bonuses right under it.
Oh, right here. Refreshes all your cooldowns and highlights all players' positions. So you get ESP whenever you kill somebody. I don't think he gets ESP without killing somebody, right? He doesn't get ESP, right?
Nope, not at all.
So really, MX, if you're not like the last person alive, then it's easy. You're gonna die. Like you're gonna die because he's always gonna know where you're at. He doesn't have no ESP. So the thing about MX is like if you fall away from him, you can hear his loud ass boots stomping on the ground. You can hear that, and you can just easily like run away from him and get away from him if if he doesn't know where you're at. But the passives, it helps him. It really helps him move around the map. Charging Demise is a good maneuver, for It's good for helping him move around the map. Same thing with Power Hop. It keeps the pressure. It keeps the pressure on the survivors and have them using their stamina. And mind you, it's a 2-hit kill. He's a 2-hit. And if he hits you with charging the mods, you're basically a 1-hit kill.
Yep. This he has to go S plus. For me, he just has to. Like, I've probably not lobby wiped a total of 5 times out of like 100 games on MX. This character is absolutely insane.
Princess Peach,
Forest King, Cheeseburger. Like, I haven't even seen a lot of this character
at all. I don't see nobody using it. Puts it like a tree on you.
Yeah, it roots you for 8.5 seconds. Like, come on.
8.5 seconds. Do she get ESP? What that?
Yeah, she does. When she uses the lurking facade, whatever. Facade. Damn. Whenever it's chasing somebody, haunting somebody, whatever, it highlights them.
And you get stamina back, and you get a speed boost.
Yep. 20 sprint speed, 100 stam, 25/40 damage a hit. So yeah, if you are not sprinting, you deal more damage. So if you walking or floating slowly, I guess for Forest King, you do 40 a hit. But if you're sprinting, you do 25, which is the lowest damage in the game, I'm pretty sure. No, Nauticus has the lowest damage in the game.
That being said,
and you can just evade them until they disappear. And what's her default sprint speed? 20. That's slower than the player.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put her at a calm S tier. On certain maps, extremely broken, but
you got weird yellow smiling thing, bro. PacMan,
Weist.
Oh, he doesn't have any passes.
Oh, at all. What the hell? There's just nothing down there.
All right, so here's the thing. If you want to have fun on the game, use PacMan. The only thing annoying about PacMan is his breathing. I know y'all hear that shit.
Yup. That right there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that shit annoying. I'm pretty sure the players can hear that too. They'll know. So here's the thing. You got Gobble Bomb. So the thing, people use PacMan the wrong way. Pretty sure he has a really long kill animation. So what you're supposed to do with PacMan is whenever you have them low, you should kill them with the bomb. So it completely ignores the whole kill animation and you can move on to somebody else. Frenzy, it gives him a big speed boost, faster attack speed. So his sprint speed base is 21, which is a tiny bit slower than the survivors. But with Frenzy, he's way faster, he attacks faster, and he's able to shoot 3 bombs at once. And it highlights players. But it decreases your stamina drain drastically. But the thing with Frenzy, you're able to shoot 3. Oh, increases.
Yeah.
It increases your stamina drain. Oh wait, isn't that bad?
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's horrible. But you know, you're faster and you attack faster, and you're able to shoot 3 bombs. So that's 90
3
damage.
bombs. If all 3 bombs hit you, you're dead. Because if all 3 bombs hit you, you get a broken bone. If y'all know what that is, when you get a broken bone, you move slower, way slower.
Yeah, if they hit you.
Yeah, if they hit you, and if you in like a hallway or he snipe you, cook.
Mm-hmm. Most PacMan players don't know how to use the bomb, so most of the time it's not gonna land. But if you play against a good PacMan that knows how to use the bomb, it's gonna hit you all the time.
That being said, I'm gonna put Weist, PacMan, and A+. Nauticus. Fine, they finally buffed him. Thank God. What you want? You want me to explain this one?
Yeah.
Alright. Nauticus Godly Leap. You can't turn it or anything when you use it, but it does have an amazing hitbox and it's sort of fast. But the thing about it is, it's a really buggy move. If you are high ping or the other player's high ping and you land it, sometimes it could just teleport behind you by hella far. I know Lucian did this to me one time, and I know I have a clip of it. I might dig it up and show y'all. But I hit him with Godly Leap, and he was supposed to be in front of me after I landed it, but when the end lag was over, dude was like 3 miles behind me. I'm like, bro, what? But the thing about it is they buffed it to where if you land it, it puts the debuff on them. The, how you say that? Irradiated debuff. And this debuff is slowly damages you over time and blocks your screen with effects. You take extra damage from Melodicus, and it highlights you through walls. That goes with his second ability, Irradiated Mist, which this move probably has the most damn in lag in the game. It really isn't that good. You can cut off choke points with it, but that's, I mean, that's like, it's like a worse version of Inkfell Portal. But his stats, 27.5 sprint speed, way faster than the player. He can hunt you down easily. 42 stam with a lot of stam drain, very high stam drain. And then
quick though.
Yeah, and he attacks quick. He does attack quick. 20 damage per hit.
Yep. 20
damage per hit with 42 stam. Killing people with Melodicus takes too much effort, like in my opinion. It just takes way too much effort.
Yeah.
Bro, he going in C tier, right above Rosemary. This character sucked. The buffs weren't enough, bro. They just weren't.
Chat, I don't know much about Melodicus anymore. So
Beats, I'll put him in B tier.
I'm gonna just put him behind. I'm gonna put him in front of Vapor. That's about him, Beer. I know about the next two, so
yeah, I don't know. Bro, don't leave this one in. I don't know much about Vita Mimic either. Like,
bro, 15 damage, bro. I don't know. I don't
yeah,
really know.
15 and 30. Okay, I think I know enough about this character. So, Elder Ascension, you go like, you don't go invisible, but you become like extremely dark, and your footsteps are basically silent. Basically, if you don't have a flashlight and it's a dark map, you won't see him coming. But if you have a flashlight, you'll see him coming if you're like looking around you. But yeah, you become quiet, and you become way faster than 21 sprint speed. Yeah, you gain a speed boost for the entire duration, and it lasts a while. So you just sneak up on players, start chasing them, hitting them, boom, 100 stam, same as a player. And yeah, really fast attack speed, by the way. Now, the thing I don't understand is his second ability. I don't think I've ever even seen it. Like, I don't highlight players who are extremely close or players who are in your line of sight. Attacking the highlighted player applies the bleed debuff, and you can't sprint while using it. Is this good? I just don't understand what this ability. I think I've been hit by it before. All it does is bleed tick you. That's literally it. But I've also heard other high level players say Vita Mimic is like damn near the most broken in the game. I'm gonna end up buying this character and trying them out for myself. But let's look at their stats. 21 sprint speed. I think, bro, I gotta see how fast the player is, bro. Let me look it up real quick. Survivors have a 23 running speed. Okay. So slightly slower than the player then. Wait. That mean Mario faster? That's crazy. All right. Vita Mimic. I'm gonna put him at S. Think that's good.
All right. Up next, we got Fogor, one of my mains, probably my main right now, actually. He got Oni vision. He can't attack people in this like I only can for some reason. Probably would be too OP. He has a skill called Silly Rush. You need to know how to use it. If you use this perfectly, you can one-shot somebody. You hit somebody, use Silly Rush, boom, insta kill. And then he gets a speed boost afterwards, cause you know he has a really long kill animation. But you move extremely fast when you kill somebody. He has 95 stamina, 35 per hit. His sprint speed might seem a little slow, but when you attack, it launches you forward a little bit, so that makes up for the sprint speed. Thing about Silly Rush, he's really map dependent. I feel like not really, but he's map dependent. On maps like, you know, where you have to push the button, he could be really terrible because he can't really use Silly Rush. Because as soon as you use Silly Rush, you're gonna just go all the way across the map and then lose somebody. So y'all know what map I'm talking about, where you have to get the vents, push the button. Maps like that, he performs terribly in. But Other than that, and they buffed him, so when you use Silly Rush, you used to just fall to the ground. You gain stamina back when you fall back to the ground, which really bumped him up a little bit. His lobby wipe potential, I think it's high. I think it's high. If you use Silly Rush the right way, it's high. I say Baldi might be up there with Samson and Baldi as. What you think?
Yeah, this character, man, you can't get away from him. Like, when he chasing you, all he does is keep biting you with that lunge, and then once you in a straightaway, you just hear that dumbass laugh and you die. Like, I'm gonna throw Fuadi in S. He just has to be there.
See,
I'm not
think
reading
about
all
him,
this, bro. Like,
I'm not reading on this. I'm gonna just say what he do. He put down some big ass portal. That should cover up the whole damn map. The whole map. You get stuck in that shit, you're dead. You're dead. He has a slowest sprint speed in the game with 16. 130 stam, but his double rage shit, I'm pretty sure it does the explosion and he teleports to the nearest player, or he teleports to people. So for example, right? If four people is by the explosion thing or got hit with the ink thing and he uses it, I'm pretty sure but I don't know. Don't quote me. I've seen clips. People killed like 5 people by using that portal and that teleport ink fail thing, and he killed like the whole lobby doing it. But I don't think he's map dependent. People like to say he's map dependent. I don't think it's true. That big ass portal that he be putting down and it slows you, and he's able to teleport to you. And doesn't he fly too?
yeah, Devil's Dive.
He flies, and when he flies and hits you with it, you get ink too, so you're running slower. You can't outrun him. You can't really outrun him.
You run slower than 16 sprint speed when you're inked, and he gets ESP. That's insane.
And he gets ESP when you're inked, and he teleports to you. I don't know. I just know
this character has went through multiple nerfs already since he came out.
He's been crazy.
And he is still, the portals are just too damn big. Like, if he places a portal at an objective, right, you can't do it. If you try to, guess what? Devil's Rage teleports to you, inked,
boom,
dead.
And you get hit once, dead. Like, it's over.
These
what can you do?
Gotta get nerfed again. Like,
right?
S plus. I'm sorry, it's easily S plus.
Yeah.
Actually, best character in the game. That's the tier list, man. As y'all can see, don't be glazing in the comments. I think our tier list is pretty accurate based off of our experience. You know what I'm saying? Now I know, oh, you don't even got Vita Mimic unlocked. How you going? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, I've seen enough gameplay. Same thing with Al Oni and Baldi and Forest King. But that's the video. Let us know what y'all think. If it's accurate, if it's not accurate, if we the worst players and we should quit right now while we can. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man.